listening to Galaxy News Radio, and I'm your host, Three Dog, Lord and Master of all I survey. Good golly holly. This is the worst thing to happen to our neighborhood since the HOA instituted their mandatory scavenged rags dress code. From Rivet City to downtown D.C., the Enclave is on the scene and setting up shop. Children, I don't care if you've ignored every other word that's come out of my mouth for the past 5 years. Please, hear me now, and believe. The Enclave, and that includes their homecoming king, President John Henry Eaton, and his gorilla, Colonel Augustus Autumn, are not here to help you. Wake up, children. The Enclave have a giant truck full of Brahmin, and they've been spoon-feeding you the bullshit. These guys are schemers, crooks, and killers. And the sooner you all realize that and stand up to their oppression, the better. That, my friends, is fighting the good fight.
Hello.
Welcome to Jacobstown, Ghoul.
How are we doing? Time to set into a crispy 240p stream. Well, I hope it ain't that bad. Or at least I hope you can follow along. Oh, I have unplugged my laptop mouse. Let's get that sorted. How are we doing? Pop up the game. Give people a moment longer to join anyway. Hold on, is OBS not capturing the game? I think it ain't. Yeah, it's taking way too long. 1 second, it's probably set to Oblivion. There we go, that's why. Right, stream is visible. Wonderful. Where is chat? How you all doing? It's time for the pit and... Werner. My name is Werner. Please. Help my people. I've almost finished my tea now. That's unfortunate. Right. Ah. Sorry. There was something about the game audio there. I thought it was coming through my speakers. Right. So what happened last week? We left the capital Wasteland behind. Or Liam Neeson died. And yeah, we've just decided to... Well, we met this guy called Werner. And he asked us to... Hey, we've got a bunch of people up north in a place called The Pit. They're slaves. Want to help me rescue them? And I'm like, sure, if it gives me a free train ticket out here. So here we are. And I am undercover as a ghoul slave. The ghoul was my idea. It looks fucking horrid. Right, we're trying to break into this city of Pittsburgh now, basically. Hope you're warm and cozy, Stephen. I'm not really. Oh, God. Yep, and we have a whole bunch of power-armored compatriots. I don't know where that frag mine just phased through reality. Good God. I appear to be stuck. This is a great start.
I'm ahead.
Thankfully, we're on PC. Good God. I swear that's happened to me on previous playthroughs on that exact same spot.
I'm ahead.
You know what? There's mines. There's mines all along this bridge. Let's just do a little bit of mine sweeping, shall we? Fuck. Oh no, your character's dad is dead. Can't relate. Yeah. That's just unfortunate. Tried to give my plot synopsis of last week's stream, but it's like, oh. Sorry. A virtual ghoul mask is still better than the live action make. Oh, good God. Let's not go on about the trailer. I'm starting. It's Amazon, right? I actually forgot who's even making this new Fallout TV show. Amazon's Fallout. Oh, piss off.
I'm ahead.
This is horrid. It's fine. We'll just tank it. Well, that was unfortunate for them. There's just beeping everywhere I go. There's mines everywhere.
Make no mistake.
Oh, for fuck you. Okay, this is starting to get on my nerves. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. Stop, stop, stop. 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 Fucking stop. Okay, we're good. Pit slave. Oh dear. Hey, folks. Can I get in?
Be careful.
I am.
I love it. Another slave wanted back here, huh? What's wrong? Couldn't get over the bridge? You're lucky I don't fucking paste you. Why, I should... Wait, what the... Now, would you look at this? Where'd you get all this shit anyway? Whatever. Mine now. Thanks, Scab. I hit the jackpot today. Now get back in there and get to work. Or next time I'll just stake you out there for the trogs.
The trogs?
You are a credit to your father.
And you're not very helpful. Are you guys stuck? Right, if I don't see you guys again, meet in, I don't know, Chicago, I guess? We'll see where we end up next.
It's a shame you made it back. That means I missed you when you ran.
The Morlocks. Well, I'm glad to see that we have a full chat today. All three of you.
Get out of my face, asshole. Leave me alone.
Hmm.
You helped them escape. I know it.
Well,
We can do this the easy way.
this is a very nice place. Full of nice people.
Oh, honey, you're pretty banged up there. I can help you out. What do you say?
Oh yeah, the mask. No, I'm fine.
You
It's
say so.
all
Be
prosthetics.
careful out there. We need everyone healthy.
Get out of my face, asshole.
Wait, Clover, didn't I fix you? Gotta get him fixed. There we go. I do quite like the aesthetic of this DLC. It's
Please, just go away.
I love how it's so like grotty and industrial.
Leave me alone.
Okay, what am I doing again? I'm supposed to meet somebody. Make contact with Medea.
It's a good fucking spot for a sniper. Keep an eye out.
Shouldn't you be working?
Anthony's sick. He sent me to take his place.
Hey,
Werner sent you, didn't he? Good. He finally found someone. We can't talk out in the open like this. Meet me in my house as soon as you can. We'll talk there.
Tough shit.
um,
Down there where you belong.
like genuinely, where the fuck is everybody?
Get back. Scram.
Fallout Detroit would have also had this. Yeah, I'm obviously not talking about the people who are clearly in chat and have been talking this entire time, but I mean like all the people who aren't in chat and aren't saying anything. Where are they? Ah. Currently getting food.
All right, we can
When
talk
I'm home,
now,
I'll be
but we
fully
shouldn't
active.
take
That's
too
all right.
long. They saw you come in here, so they'll come looking for you if you take too long. I have a plan for getting you into Asher's palace, but we need to wait. In the meantime, you're going to have to blend in.
That's a good point, actually. She wasn't at yours. Hope she's okay. This place is a fucking nightmare.
Yes, it is. I don't know what you saw on the way in. You're going to need to look busy, or the bosses will sniff you out pretty quickly. And if they look too close, you don't look like you belong here.
Is it
So
the
I'm going
mask?
to send you out to do a job that will keep you away from the guards.
I didn't come here to work. I came here to save you. I came here to lead, not to read.
Yeah, and right now this is what you need to do to help us. You're not really going to be much use if the guards figure out who you are and stake you out for the trogs, are you?
Okay, what the fuck are trogs? People keep... what's the catch?
Well, the area is full of trogs.
Yep, okay, please.
They're what most of us hope we never become. The contamination gets to everyone to some degree. For most people, it's some form of cancer. Sometimes harmless, sometimes not. For others, the contamination drives them insane. If it doesn't kill them, it changes them. They become animals, deformed and inhuman. It's not pretty. They're everywhere and they kill on sight.
Leaves them scarred and deformed. So I'm just supposed to strangle him with me bare hands?
I can't really
Probably
help you
could.
there. Ask around. Maybe check with Marco in the mill. He's been making some of our tools into weapons. You might even be able to find a gun on one of the dead bosses out in the steel yard. What was that?
What's going on in here, Medea? Who is this scam?
Who is this guy and all the power armored people?
Nothing, sir, I was
Where's
just
your power
telling this
armor?
new worker about the job the foreman posted.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I was wondering where Clover was. She's too small.
Hard, huh?
Yes, sir. I
Do you not have anything?
Sure, give me whatever you got.
Okay, that's fair
told
enough.
him what
You
he
don't
needs
deserve
to
it.
do. He knows. 10 ingots, as fast as he can.
Ingots.
Well then, I hope you also said goodbye. All right, playtime's over. Get to work, grinders. You look like you don't have enough to do, peon.
Asher up there in his palace, and
I think he was talking to Clover there. She is a bit of a peon, aren't you? You wee peon. Actually, what? Like, obviously... Oh, dear. Oh, dear, all my stuff's gone. Oh, no! Okay, fair enough. Right, I am now stuffless. Can I have some stuff? They clearly didn't search any of you guys, so,
Sure, give me whatever you got.
I don't have anything. I'm taking your chainsaw for now. Would you stop changing size? Whatever. Now, if I pull this out in front of a guard, they're not going to kill me or anything, are they?
You look like you don't have enough to do.
Nah. That would require work for Bethesda. Don't worry, it's just my tool. I got to go cut some lumber downtown. In the middle of an urban settlement. Playtime's over. Get back to work. Stephen's boss at the liquor store when he hasn't sold any Black Label for 3 hours. That's just my boss whenever I've dared to look at my phone for 10 minutes. In a 6-hour shift where nobody's in the fucking shop. And there isn't a speck of dust on any shelf. What are you doing? Get back to work.
Hey there. Welcome to the family.
Why are you so cheery?
I'm not cheery,
That's
really.
a terrible skin
I
condition.
just
I
accepted
can
my
relate.
role here. I found a book once. Medea read part of it to me. It said, "The master doesn't try to be powerful. He is powerful. An ordinary man keeps reaching for power, and thus never has enough."
Wow. You're completely unhelpful.
I'd like to be free, but I'm not. And the harder I cling to that idea, the more miserable I'll be that I'm stuck here.
So you're not going to do anything
This
about
work
it.
is hard enough without extra
Just
misery.
pure apathy.
Speaking of which, I should get back to it.
Fuck you. You're holding us all back. Jericho is the only companion not out of place in this DLC. You're kinda right. I mean, knowing Clover, she'd probably love to be a slave like this lot. She's looking at this bitch and like, yeah, I want that outfit. Harder, daddy. The worst thing I can do to Clover is just, like, treat her well and, give her high-quality gear. She hates it. She wants to be miserable.
You're new, aren't you? Are you here from the Erie Stretch? The capital wasteland?
Erie Stretch?
Ronto? Where's home?
So Ronto was Toronto. I don't know where the Erie Stretch is. Any idea? Never heard of that one before.
Well, since you might be able to help me, I'll let you in on a little...
Send Clover to the Legion so she can carry shit all day. Let's see if she still loves being a slave. Oh my god! We sell Clover to bloody Caesar. He's like, yes, sure, I shall have another slave. And within a week and a half, he's like, you son of a bitch, you take her back! She won't stop going on about eulogy. She wants to know what eulogy's doing. Who the fuck is eulogy? Can I have a bigger gun? Shut up! It just exacerbates Caesar's brain tumor and he dies sooner. Clover kills Caesar with a brain aneurysm.
So you're the lucky scab gathering ingots for me today, huh?
Yep, that's me. I actually, unironically, I love this bit. It's the best bit of any DLC in this game. Collect them fucking ingots.
Good to see a little enthusiasm for once. Well, follow me.
When they return Clover, she's all jacked with how much she's carried. All the other slave girls in the Legion camp are like limping around with these big backpacks on, like, oh please, oh Oh, I'm just a little slave. Leave me alone. And Clover is just like hulking it like. Great times. I hate her. Here now, but very jabbered. I see.
See that fella up there? You'll be seeing lots of those. And if you survive them, you'll probably run into those crazies that live up on the blast furnace. Tell you what, why don't you do me a favor and get killed close to the door? That way, I don't have to walk so far to loot your corpse, eh? Here's the door. Get out there and grab some ingots. Don't come back without at least 10. Turn them into me and I'll see if I can slip a little something your way.
Okie dokie. So we gotta blend into our slave role. Collecting ingots. Alright, so 1, 2. We'll try and keep track. Bum 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 bum. We're gonna be here a while, by the way. It's just gonna be scouring this area for all these ingots. I'm gonna come back with all of them.
Billy,
Every single one.
it's me. Your brother, John. You remember me,
Stupid
don't
name.
you, Billy? Billy?
Yeah? You want some of this?
Oh, Billy.
What was
Billy.
He was going to kill you.
Clear to me. Got better things to do.
Right. Let's start. Oh no, that's not the way. I don't really want my companions to run around killing everything before I get a chance myself, but it is what it is. 3, 4. Uranium fever, it's gonna get me down.
That's it. That's it.
5, 6. It's the collectathon of the Fallout games, this one.
On point. I shall back you up.
Hello there. We are a slave now. Or at least we're pretending to be. I mean, I'm sure every slave could just tell that, say that to themselves. I'm merely pretending to be dead. To be fair, we could probably break out anytime we want. I have 3 companions with power armor. And I managed to sneak in a chainsaw. Oh. I was out shopping when yours was on, Lily, and I've been sleeping a bit. Then woke up.
Thought I.
That's it. That's it. Mind them.
Uh-oh. Drog. Gleb.
That's the end of that.
Fuck. We have an amount of ingots. I've lost track. Oh, I think it said. I missed it. Oh, surviving in the Steelyard has taught you something about life in the pit. You will now do extra damage with the signature weapon of the slaves, the auto axe. I don't have one of those yet.
I've got one. I've got your back.
Really is just the most overpowered class of weapons.
Thought I heard something.
The chainsaws and all the, I guess, the industrial melee weapons, I would just call them. We need to get the auto axe, actually. I think that'll be a fun one. Protectorate Trog. What? Protectorate Trog.
Hello. Billy.
Froglodyte. Troglodyte. Here's a useless perk to gaslight you into using a new weapon. Well, it's fine. It's a good new weapon. This will become an ongoing gag of just ditching Clover to every slaver group, but she's so into it, it makes the slavers uncomfortable. You're not supposed to enjoy it. Take her back, please. Like, what should be the canonical ending for Clover's character arc? She ends up becoming like a senator in the NCR or something. Like the most respectable job you can imagine. And she hates it. She loathes every fucking minute of it. It's like the bad ending for the character.
Where?
The good ending is she gets crucified by the Legion. She's just too into it.
You belong on a cross, degenerate.
Appropriate. She becomes the NCR's leading psychiatric specialist. She kind of is a bit Harley Quinnish, isn't she? And just as obnoxious. Harleen Quinzel. God, the problem with the chainsaw is I can't bloody see anything on the bottom half of the screen. Hey, grenades. Yeah, the slavers are doing a good job keeping weapons out the hands of their subjects. Got grenades lying around. So what are we doing? Stretches, bonus. Oh, fucking hell. It gets to a point where I can't be arsed playing the puzzle correctly, and I'd rather just brute force it. Activate the turrets. Okay, I wasn't expecting my companions to get all aggro, but fine, whatever.
Flank them.
Whatever.
Hey,
They were supposed to kill the Trogs.
You to mess with me.
glad that's over.
So I guess for those who maybe missed the start of the stream, Trogs, also known as sufferers of the troglodyte degenerative syndrome, are humans in this city who, because of all like the pollutants and chemicals and the radiation and all the junk, there's a nice little unique mixture of crap in the air and water of Pittsburgh that creates these. A nice little unique class of ghoul, I suppose. You don't get them outside this city. It's like their mascot.
I just need to catch my breath.
Troglodyte, is that what you become from drinking warm iron brew? Yeah. Exactly. I see you know your judo well. Anybody home? God. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm just checking for ingots. Oh. And those guys, the wild men, they're just humans, raiders, slaves, doesn't really matter, who have been affected by the troglodyte syndrome but haven't yet turned. You know, it doesn't affect everybody the same. Some people become trogs, some people just get cancer and die, or something awful like that. Others just go cray-cray. So I think what I like about this DLC more than, like, Zeta is that it's not just a linear corridor shooter. You know, it actually does feel like it's sort of an enclosed little, miniature Fallout environment. You know, you have dungeons, sort of, like this, which I'm going through. You've got factions. There's... Spoilers, there are multiple endings. You can join both the slavers and the slaves. Yeah. And I just think it's got a pretty cool atmosphere. Fuck it, here you go, Jericho. You're always complaining about not having enough cigarettes. Where are you?
Sure, give me whatever you got.
Clover's canding ending is becoming part of the Mojave chapter. Aw, no. Clover becomes an NCR interrogator, getting info out of Legion spies. I don't want to ask how she does this. Clover is the type to get tortured and then say, "Can you use a better weapon on me? I'm bored."
I'm bored. It's time for you to die.
What is this? Terminal? Recent incident. Those employees who recently took it upon themselves to incapacitate a Protectron with a bucket of water and a sledgehammer have been dealt with and no longer work at the plant. Oh, hold on. There have been complaints about the installation of new Protectrons in the factory. Some of you feel this is the first step in a long process of phasing out the human aspect of the plant. Please be assured, blah blah blah. HR speak. That's kind of funny, because, been playing a lot of Fallout 76 recently, and a big feature in that game, obviously set in West Virginia, is, before the war, there was huge social unrest regarding automation. Robots taking the jobs of the sort of, miners and the whole industrial heartland of America. So, seeing it here too, it's just kind of interesting. Of course, in the case of Fallout 76, it was just an excuse for Todd not to include any human NPCs anywhere. It's like, oh no, everything was done by robots! What do you know? The leader of this faction was a robot the whole time. Every time. Every time you find the fucking enclave or something, and it's like, oh, the guy in charge is actually just a big robot.
I'm bored.
The mayor of several towns.
Caution is advised.
All the bloody Brotherhood, probably. I don't know.
Look out!
A bit like Amazon. Yes. Oh, wait. So what are the slaves doing here? Like, who is running this place and what are they working towards? You mean the pit generally?
Got a lot of cash and being good,
Or this... Yeah, I assume you mean the pit, broadly. What is this? I have no memory of this place. I suppose we'll get a bit more into that later, but the guy running the show here, Asher, I won't go into detail about him too much, but he is trying to industrialize the city. Kind of rapid industrialization. And is using slave labor to do so. You know, the town before he came along, the city, before he came along, was already like a raider hive. You know, didn't really have anything going for it. Wasn't really working towards any common goal. There was just like raiders with slaves, and they were just sort of doing the...
Can I have a better gun?
Whoop, doing the work where the raiders just got to sit around and profit. But when he took over, they've been ramping up production of metal, and steel, ammunition, weapons. And I suppose when things stop randomly fucking exploding, genuinely no reason why that happened. Fucking hell. We might get a chance to talk to him and see what he says. I've broken a leg, haven't I? Oh, goody. Oh, and I've lost all my healing items. They've taken everything. On the other... Sorry. On the other hand, it's difficult not to make an alien spaceship a corridor shooter, but I agree the lack of interactive factions is a bummer. Yeah, so I know like you're the CEO and founder of the Mothership Zeta fan club, but I liked it. It's not my favorite at all. I just find this one more interesting, or at least I remember finding it more interesting. It's not disappointing me so far. Okay, I'm just curious. Right, apparently that door just leaded back to here, so that was a complete waste of time. I don't know why that door didn't just open. That might be a bug. Because that... that was just a shortcut back to the exit. Whatever. Alright, how are we doing for these Ingies? 29. I think there's 100? Oh, hold on, let's try this new weapon. The man opener. Alright, it's the unique auto axe. You know, I might use that just because the noise is slightly less annoying than the chainsaw. So are the spore carrier... Yep, the spore carriers in Vault 22, as well as the... the tunnelers in the Lonesome Road DLC. And possibly some other creatures I can't think of right now, or they're all just reskinned trogs. And speaking of Fallout 76, the last expansion that came out, you come to the pit, and there are trogs here. So they're even in the modern games. Wacky wacky woo. They're even in my Fallout D&D Monster Manual. I mean, everything is. Everything except for Fallout 76 floaters are in the manual. Because I just don't like them. Steven taking like 15 minutes to read my comments. This is unacceptable. We need a co-host. I have nothing to say, just... Nah.
This place sucks.
Yep. Hello.
2 hits, kid. Hello. 2 hits.
I do enjoy that it just kills anything it touches on impact. This makes me happy. Despite its many bugs and flaws, I really like this old Fallout engine. I do too. It's part of the reason why I said, I think I said it in the Oblivion stream last week, that even if that new Fallout New Vegas in the Fallout 4 engine remake is flawless, it's still never going to replace the original. Because there's a certain charm in this wonky-ass game engine that just can't be replicated. There's got to be something down here, right? A little fenced-off area? No? Seems like the perfect place to hide one. Ah, here we go. So, just for those wondering why I'm bothering collecting these, when we were only told we needed 10, you get special rewards for every 10 you bring back to Mr. Slave Man. Ooh, bloom. And we may need those rewards. Oh, fuck. You know what, I'm not doing that again. Let's just pretend the jump actually worked. Of course, Sam can't co-host because he was streaming Pizza Tower all night, that scoundrel. I don't know, maybe I'd read chat more if the chat was interesting.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yes, I'm putting it on you. Oh. Clover.
Where?
What a noise. Actually, I gotta be a bit more careful. Nah, it's fine, I got plenty. I was gonna say I don't have any healing items. They took everything off me. But I've recovered that fast. Even hairy Deathclaws? There are Deathclaws. You can just call them hairy if you want. Right. We gotta start climbing now. Every single iron ingot steel is now an enemy of the Republic.
Can I have a better gun?
Clover. Do I look like I have any guns on me? Do I look like I have a fucking thing on me? You're so ungrateful.
That didn't even hurt.
So we've established Clover's character arc. Canonical ending. What's Jericho's? Does he fall in a vat of acid? Does he fall in a vat of trogs? Does he fall in a vat of frag mines? Does he fall in a vat of cum? Does he fall in a vat of rattlesnakes? Hey, you can't hide from me. I'm well good at this. I'm well good at this. I haven't played this DLC in a decade. $51. I know I've missed some. I'm trying to do it methodically, like the lower level, the middle level, then kind of work my way up, but I've definitely missed some. It's kind of hard not to. He becomes a bartender in some shithole on the NCR borders and is killed by his ex-wife at the age 62. His ex-wife, Clover. Wild Bill's sidearm. Note from Wild Bill. I'm not gonna make it, Billy. I'm sorry. I knew everyone thought I could do it, but they don't know what's out here. It's not just trogs, but others. Ellipses. People who write ellipses in their handwriting don't. The Wild Men. Kind of funny, because I'm called Wild Bill. Ain't that funny? Anyway, I gotta find these ingots. They're everywhere. The problem was trying to make my way back to the mill. My trusty sidearm came in handy, but I'm got skill issues. I'm gonna die now. I'm gonna die from Ligma. Farewell. Blech. That was the gist. Holy shit! I'm gonna die from Ligma! Right. Down by Miss Power Armor. Fucking, I have so much health. Oh dear.
Damn.
That's annoying. Yeah, I have so much health that it takes fucking years of stim packs to fill it up. And then it doesn't keep me alive any faster. Interesting. Can I take some? No, we gotta roleplay. We gotta keep playing in our slave outfit, right? We can't. I mean, if I wanted, I would just take some power armor off one of these dipshits, but that's not the point. The point is I'm undercover. And these guys are just my court-mandated escort to make sure I'm on parole, you see. And all the raiders are like, oh, I see, I understand. That makes perfect sense. Go on in. Handwriting. Arg, the pain. ... I k ... Can't go on. Yeah, I know. It's Bethesda writing. It's fucking everywhere in these games. It's like, do you really think raiders of all people, are going to bother, like, writing journals? Like, ahaha, I can't believe we of the score we got when we killed those settlers. I got a bunch of good stuff. I got... Fucking guy did a flip. I got the pipe rifle. It was good. I'm gonna put it in my safe. The safe whose combination is my daughter's birthday. I do all this for my sick daughter. I know being a raider's bad, but I'm morally complex, see? Anyway. Bye. Like and subscribe. And then that's the end of the journal. Sharon's story shall be, he's loyal to a John Neeson as long as he holds his Yep, actually, genuinely, I don't want to give everything away. Somebody just fell through that building. Don't want to give everything away, but when we get to New Vegas, Sharon will definitely still be with us. He's in it for the long haul. He's ride or die. Literally, because if he breaks contract, he must be killed. The company will kill him. Amazon. Nothing on the roofs. Damn. Shrink her now! I can't... The problem is because she's wearing power armor, it affects her size. And so every time I, like, interact with her, she goes back to being big again. Out of the fucking way, Jericho. Let's talk about the economics of Caesar's California. Let's not. Caesar's California. Implying Caesar could hold together the Legion from New Mexico to California. Gets brain aneurysm. Dies. Fallout has a good excuse in holotapes. Why would they not use it all the time is beyond... Why would they not use it all the time is beyond me.
Make no mistake. Your father would be proud of what you've done.
Shut up. Stop bringing up my dead dad. You insensitive cunt. Who would do that? Oh. Right, how do we get up here again? Alright.
Caution is advised.
I didn't sign on with you so that we could be playing Santa Claus out here.
Santa Claus.
Be careful.
Fucking shut up, Jericho. Hold on. There you go. Small. Make her small again for a little while, at least. Sharon's staying to the bitter end is wholesome as fuck. It sure is. Laughing my ass off. Literally, imagine if the Legion somehow took all the cities in the NCR, let's say unconditional surrender. Thousands of people would flee. It would fall apart. People just don't want to live under a tyrannical dictatorship if they know that there is another way of living. This is why every single person loyal to Caesar had to be indoctrinated from youth. When he conquers a new tribe, they kill all the adults and keep all the children, and then raise them to be like, hey, this guy you killed your parents, he is your god now. Now try doing that to an entire country whose population mean, we don't know the population of Caesar's Legion, but it's almost guaranteed that NCR is a couple of times larger, at least. Like, this would be like the United States of America surrendering in a war against, I don't know, fucking Bahrain or something. Just pick a country. Greenland. And just the entire population. Again, United States, famous for not being armed or having any kind of amendments of the second variety. The entire population just goes, yeah, alright, that seems fair. It's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. NCR is mostly industrialized, right? I don't think the Legion is. Legion is anti-industrialization. It's not just that they aren't, they are actively opposed to any kind of scientific advancement. They will destroy technology they get their hands on. Even like firearms and that. They do use them because, of course, they're hypocrites. All fascists are. But generally speaking, they forego like energy weapons and advanced firearms to instead use things crafted. You know, their own handmade steel and bone weapons, spears and shit like that. They're against medical technology. That's why drugs, including like stim packs and stuff, are banned. Although at the same time, because all fascists are hypocrites, Caesar himself has a robo-doc in his command tent to cure his brain cancer. I don't think NCR is industrialized in a sense that we in the modern world would consider so. It probably has dedicated workshops to produce what it means. I mean, it's not as industrialized as the modern world, of course not, but, like, they have corporations. The Gunrunners is their largest, weapons manufacturer. They develop all of the service rifles and body armors used by the NCR military, and that's thousands, tens of thousands of units. So it has to be some level of mass production. It's like, I kind of imagine NCR as like modern and industrialized in the sense of like 1800s America or something. Or maybe like late 1800s, I don't know. But at the very least, they're not actively opposed to progress like Legion is. Ah, big old pile. Here we go. Speaking of Legion, I do wonder, given that the Caesar's Legion does extend as far as Denver, at least, Colorado, and then you have here at Pittsburgh. Now, of course, there's a big gap, likely filled with the Midwestern Brotherhood between these two places, but if there is any kind of, like, transit links between the Pit and East and West, which we know there is at least a bit, I wonder if, like, the Pit buy slaves from the Legion, because at this point in time,
Victory. Be careful.
they both would be existing.
Hey.
Probably not. Almost certainly not. Don't see why they would bother. Both get their own slaves in their local area. Don't need to buy from that far afield, but it's just an interesting thought. Quick save, actually. Bloody hell, if we die, we're losing all that progress. I would love more info on the NCR to be made concrete, like maps, state lines, images of the Senate, snapshots of life in one of its cities, you know? Yeah, because we've only seen inside NCR in Fallout 2, we are limited to the classic Fallout engine to represent how it looks. And obviously, the classic Fallout engine doesn't really give an accurate, you know, image. I mean, we were in the ruins of Los Angeles in the first game, and you actually go there, and it looks mostly the same as all of the other desert towns that you come across. So you kind of have to use your imagination to fill in the gaps. You go to Shady Sands, which in the lore, in Fallout 2 itself, you can read about it, and it's like, we have a population of like 200,000 and growing, and then you actually go to Shady Sands, and it's like 3 streets. So, you know, fill in the blanks. But yeah, I would love more information. I hope it would be great if we get more information. I hear we're going to California in the new Fallout TV show. I can't wait for them to explore the deep and interesting lore of the NCR. Oh dear, let's just leave it at that. How are we doing? 69, that'll do. That's a perfect number. We might come back later. Makes you want to cry. I would say NCR is industrialized on a level that you would consider Napoleonic France industrialized. Maybe. It's hard to really do a one-to-one comparison to any real world, because the difference between this and, like, any historical example is Napoleonic France or 1800s America isn't sitting on top of a 2070s hyper-advanced technological society, which they can, like, look at the ruins and look at the tech of and go, oh yeah, robots. But yeah, you can make approximations, but not quite exact one-to-ones. They're always going to have a leg up.
We'll get him.
I forgot how fucked up everything was out here.
Yeah, you're telling me. Hmm? Oh. You've broken through the fence. Is there any ingots here? Don't actually remember. The slave
Well now, look who made it back. I'll take those ingots, Scab. You just get back in there and get about your business. You got a real knack for this. Here, this might help you work a little harder. Original owner can't use it anymore on account of decapitation.
I'm going to go now.
Keep bringing in metal. I'll keep getting you gear.
Cool. The slave exchanging is something that would happen. Historically, tribes would sell off the weak for the strong, vice versa. Mayhaps. My outfit is ruined.
Mill always needs more metal.
Remember, the 18th century nations also had manufactories, mass-producing rifles for the armies, the hundreds of thousands strong, so they're not actually industrialized nations as we understand it in a post-industrial revolution world. Again, it's complicated. Because, like, strictly speaking, we're all, in Fallout, living in a post-industrial revolution world. A very post-industrial revolution. The NCR not appearing in the show would be a crime. If we get nothing but a name drop, that's just miserable. Oh, let's not even go down this road again. Eek. But yes.
Looks good. Guess I could spare this. I'll just take those. Yeah. Looks like you earned it. More metal for the mill. How about I give you some metal this time? Here. This armor was a special order for one of the Hole Fighters.
The Hole
Great
Fighters?
against bullets. but didn't help him when he got pushed off the bridge. Nothing like some heavy labor, huh? Sure thing. Bit of a weird one here. Found it from some suck out of
Hello,
town.
Neil.
Some genius got to tinkering with his laser. Polished metal barrel.
Okay.
I'll just take those.
Fucking hell.
You bet I do. Check out this cutting edge of fashion. Wear this armor, and everyone's gonna want to get close to you. Which just means they'll be inside your blast radius, huh? Nothing like some heavy labor, huh? Nope. Go grab a few more, and I'll see what I can spare for my star scavenger.
Alright, we've hit the limit. We got a bunch of stuff there. Guess we can wear this. What is the better armor? Oh, I hate it. Yeah, we'll go with this one. Dump. Big iron. Looks like me helmet. That's new, I think. Don't think that's in the base game in this mod.
Watch yourself, Ingrid. It's dangerous.
Right, what are we doing? Oh, we're going back to Medea, aren't we?
What? Man, come on. This is our chance. This is your chance.
Oi. Get small. I like how you jokingly said that we needed to talk about the economics of Caesar's California, and then it actually spawned, like, the only decent bit of conversation we've had all night. Oh, hello. Oh. It just reminds me of Megaton, the city we're exiled from. Never to return. I'm full of pizza. I'm not one for great conversation.
See how they make us look? Good. Just in time. Asher has ordered everyone into the square. Rumor has it that he's going to open up the arena. That's perfect for us.
Is that part of your plan?
It's simple, really. From time to time, Asher opens up the arena. We call it the Hole. Any slave who wants to can fight against the gladiators. If you win, you get your freedom. More importantly, you get an audience with Asher. It's the only way a slave will ever get to talk to him directly. You fight, you win, and when you talk to Asher, you take the cure.
Oh fuck, I lost track of time drawing. Unacceptable, Phil. Think it'll just give... Oh yeah, I kind of forgot when I was doing my summary. The whole thing of us being here is that we're trying to find a cure for the Trog disease, which Asher, the leader of the slavers, has, and as long as he has it, he's got all the power, he's got all the leverage, so we gotta steal it.
Not exactly, no. Werner has a distraction planned. We haven't been making these weapons for nothing, you know.
Revolution.
But when you're meeting with Asher, you'll be close enough to grab the cure. Get it and bring it to me. Now let's get out there and listen to Asher's speech. There'll be hell to pay if the guards catch us in here.
Righty-ho.
Citizens of the pit,
Oh.
workers of downtown, traders of uptown, and all fierce souls who do what must be done. I bring you good news. We stand at the dawn of a new golden age, where others merely survive. We thrive! Our industry is the envy of the Commonwealth. Our safety is the envy of the capital wastes. Our might is the envy of Ronto. And while
Commonwealth
I have led
mention.
your efforts, it has been by your own strength that you have earned all the envy of the world. They envy the steel shaped by the workers in our mills. And they envy the strength of our traders and raiders who wield the steel for the pits. And most of all, they envy our victories in the struggle for freedom. Because yes, freedom is what we all work towards. Freedom from fear. Freedom from disease. Freedom to live as once we did before we were shackled by atomic fire. And so, to celebrate this struggle, I ask my loyal workers, who among you is prepared to fight for your freedom? Fight for your freedom! Who among you will risk your life in the crucible to create a new life of freedom in Uptown? Who will take this rare chance to thrive?
Freedom is slavery and all that jazz. Alright.
Right here.
Oh.
We have one. This man here will fight in the hole.
I will fight in the hole.
Will you send someone to the hole who actually stands a chance?
Very well, Medea. If that is the will of the workers, then this man shall be their champion. Sir, you carry not only the dream that workers can become free, but that we may all someday become truly free from the threats of our world. Prepare yourself, sir. And when you are ready to be forged anew, report to Phaedra in the steel mill. The rest of you are dismissed.
You head down to the hole. Talk to Phaedra.
Yeah, well, that was loud. Clover's pants are soaking right now. Did you catch her there? Everyone else is up here looking at this guy, and she's just stared at this bloke's crotch. Bonk.
Good luck in the hole. I'm pulling for you.
What? Oh, you have a name.
Have you seen Wild Bill around?
Oh. Yeah, I found him. He's dead.
Oh, that's wonderful. Where is he now? Did he come back with you?
No, I thought I said. Billy said let you know he's okay, but he can't come back anytime. Sure.
As long as I know he's okay, then that's all that matters. Thank you for your help. I'll tell the others that Bill is all right. Here, take these stim packs. They're all I have. Goodbye.
I lied. I'm not sure I like that. I did it for the XP. I did it for the crumb of XP. Oh, you killed this man.
Fuck off.
You fuck off.
Fuck off.
Get fucked.
Get out of my face, asshole.
Get fucked.
What? You want me to knock your teeth out? Shove off.
Get fucked.
You'll walk off if you know what's good for you.
Get fucked.
Just pure obstinance.
You're our best hope.
Help me, John Neeson. You're our only hope. Yeah, let's get to this fighting pit. Kill him. If I kill him, I think I'm going to start a revolution. Which is fine. But we're not quite ready for that yet. Why did you... What? What are you guys up to? What are you guys up to? What are you guys up to? What are you get? They're having a sneaky. What are you guys up to?
How'd it go with, you know?
It's good.
You were gone a while. We worried.
Nothing to worry about.
We need those parts for the weapons.
Shh. Asher's got ears everywhere.
I'll chop those ears off soon enough.
Amen. The weapons are coming. Relax.
Coming.
It's just... I'm so ready to do this.
I caught them on smoke break.
Soon. It'll happen soon.
Not soon enough. You got a funny look on your face. You got something you want to say?
Asher's got a cure.
A cure for what?
The plague. We're talking no more trogs. Ever.
What? Really? How the hell do you know that?
You're not the only one with connections.
Fine. So spill it on
Okay,
me.
they're just
Or are you
Oblivion
just gonna
NPC
stand up?
dialoguing now.
That's it. He's got a cure.
That's it? He's got a cure?
Yeah, I'm a class traitor to them now, apparently. Or I will be soon. I'm moving up in the world. That's the pit. The mines!
I'm scared for you.
Who is it? Where's the entrance? Where's it? Where's it? Where's it? Where's it? Where's it? Hello?
So you're the dumbass scab that signed up to fight in the hole, huh? Well, head on down. Phaedra's waiting for you.
We should play the arena in Oblivion.
And what are you doing down here, slave? Don't tell me your pale ass is gonna throw down.
Didn't I just speak to you? Didn't I just speak to a prettier version of you upstairs? You got the exact same voice. Ooh, it's the droid factory from episode 2. Look, guys, look. Yeah, I noticed that.
You don't sign up. You tell me you want to fight. I set up a fight. You die, and I repeat it with the next jackass slave who comes in here. Sound good? You want in? Come on, death's gotta be better than your life, am I right?
I want to fight in the arena for my freedom.
Oh yeah? You sure you're ready to die?
Just do your Beth Skeletor laugh. That'll do.
Well, all right.
It's the fucking Dark Souls NPC laugh at the end of dialogue.
It's up to you.
Let's do it.
If you're ready, just step on in.
Right, what are we fighting with? Man opener ignores DTT. They all do that. I'll be honest, especially in New Vegas, a weapon which just ignores armor entirely. That's kinda psychotic.
And now, my friends, we have for you
Wait, you guys are...
slaves willing to kill and slaughter in order to become one of we privileged few.
This seems, one-sided.
They will fight, they will die, and all for you, all for
Who's this fucker?
entertainment. Now, are they ready to die for their chance at freedom? Let's find out. Release the barrels. Fight!
Oh, they have guns. That's no fair. But that was easy.
And there is only one left standing. Only one. Oh, my friends, what a fantastic fight. How far will this slave go?
There is only one left standing. Am I a joke to you? Am I a joke to you? Am I a joke? Yes. Alright, we have to go back to the winner from the blue team. Leave the arena now and rest. You've earned it.
Wow. Impressive, slave. Those were some of the toughest scabs around here. You've got some fight in you, it seems.
Mark Hamill's
I wouldn't
back.
get too excited. I'm
The
sure
voice.
Ash has got something special planned for your next fight. Here's something for the Rads. Enjoy it while you can. Come back when you're ready for your next fight.
I'll tell you what, you guys,
Don't piss around.
I'm doing this on my own. It's just silly otherwise.
I shall reflect on the battles past and the battles to come until your return.
Gonna do something, or am I gonna stand here all day?
Shut the fuck up. Sorry, that woman and her goddamn dialogue is insufferable.
You again?
You again?
I wouldn't count on luck this time. You damn well better be ready.
I literally forgot about Cross until just now. Yeah, I mean, we just picked her up at the end of last stream. Who am I fighting?
Asher says he wants to make this one good, so he gave you the Bear Brothers. They're a couple of mean bastards. Hell, rumor has it they're halfway to Trog as it is. But I'm sure you'll do fine.
They call them the Bear Brothers. I'm gonna let you fill in the gaps why. Let's do it.
All right, that's what I like to hear.
And they're gonna fill in
Get
your
on in
gaps.
I'm bored.
It's time for you to die. Yeah.
They're savage. They're brutal.
We're an hour and a quarter into the stream. She's contributed nothing. She carries my stuff. Father, what is my purpose? You carry my belongings. Oh. We're literally in the process of moving house right now.
Can hold his own against real fighters. Release. Fight.
Clover, I'm bored. Jericho, you got any smokes? Sharon, Paladin Cross, your father would be proud of you. Shut up. That barrel just landed on his head. Oh. Pathetic. Mine. Oh, I'll tell you what. I didn't bother looting the last fight. I didn't bother looting from the last fight because I'm too used to it, the arena in Oblivion, where it's against the rules. It's like, you can't loot the dead, that's disrespectful. We're in the pit. It's fine. It's the Gamma Shield armor. What's better? I like, purely based on appearance, I'll take this one.
I'm still here.
Not bad, Grinder, not bad. The Bear Brothers were some pretty mean sons of bitches. One more fight and you're free.
Well, that was easy.
Here's a shot for the Rads.
Waiting for you.
So, like, normal metal armor. Horny modded metal armor, which is just normal in this DLC, apparently. Fucking get rid of it. I don't care. Actually, what is better? Plus 10 unarmed, plus 10 energy. My energy weapon's already at 10. I'll take the rad resistance in this DLC.
Are we actually gonna do something? Or am I gonna stand here all day?
You're not gonna fucking talk back to me, Jericho! Right.
You again? Back for more, huh?
This is reminding me of the Mysterious Stranger quest from KOTOR. Don't know. I'm not sure what you mean.
This'll be your last fight, Scab. One more and I don't get to call you that anymore. You ready? You're going up against Gruber. He's one of the only slaves to win in the hole. There's only ever been, what, 3? I guess he got a taste for blood. But unfortunately for you, he's got a pretty decent gun. So odds are this is the last time you and I will be talking. Well, all right.
I'm bored.
It's time for you. Shut up.
And now, this slave is proven willing to kill and die for his freedom. But how
I actually think that's Pong Krell. The voice? I'm sure this voice is in New Vegas as well. It's the Tabitha Black Mountain Radio co-host.
has yet to meet his match. Only one will walk
Come on.
out with their freedom. Only one will walk out alive. Release the barrels. Go!
Release the barrels.
There you are.
Get fucked. Get fucked. Get fucked.
And Gruber falls! Gruber falls! The champion is toppled! A new slave rises from the gutter to join us! Welcome him!
Pathetic.
He's earned it!
Actually, pathetic. DR5. Ooh. Again, rad resistance. We'll take that. Even with all my rad resistance, it's still bloody, like, +5 in this place.
Still here. Well now, aren't you quite the scrapper? Congratulations.
Well now, what have we here?
Done well. Asher wishes to see you. The guards will be told to allow you to pass.
It's a quest where you worked your way up the ranks of the dueling circuit. It's similar to this with the narrator progress. Okay. And you're a fighter named the Mysterious Stranger. What planet is that on? I might have just not done it, but I don't remember it.
He watches over the city from Haven. His tower and up down. Take the
Terrace.
northeast exit from here.
I did do
and look
that.
for the tallest building in town.
I must have done that,
Oh,
right?
Asher also said that he has a few gifts for you. You'll find them in a container behind.
Unless it's avoidable. Unless you could, like...
And don't keep the man waiting. Waiting for you.
If it's purely a side quest, I might not have done it.
We actually do something, or am I gonna stand here all day?
Oh, yeah, you guys can
Very
follow
well.
me. Follow me.
Oh, yes.
Hello. Hello. Follow
Right
me.
on.
Okay.
As you commit.
Impressive, slave. Oh, I guess I shouldn't call you that anymore.
Fucking murder you. Oh, wait, no. Ah, I do remember it. I have at least done a couple of the fights. Maybe I just, like, died and then gave up. I don't remember. But, because I knew it rung a bell. The Mysterious Stranger being your name. It was ringing a bell.
Be careful.
Fuck, I should replay that game. I should play KOTOR on stream. Wouldn't that be fun, guys? The joke is that we played KOTOR 2 and it was horrible. It was a terrible stream. Just for those who weren't there, it was a patron stream. Alright, what are we doing? We're looking for Uptown now. Right? Free labor. Retrieve your gear from the arena footlocker. Oh. Get our stuff back, of course. We worked our way up from slave to free man in like, I don't know, what, 16 hours in game or something? It's been no time at all. What are the rest of these fuckers doing? I guess we don't need any of this now. Fuck it. I spent all that time deciding on the best gear. Oh shit. I forgot. Who's got my Hellfire armor?
Very
That's
well.
the one. Good. How does it look? I'm just fashion soulsing right now. How does it mix and match? The tint doesn't quite. That's a shame.
I'm bored.
Do you want a helmet? Do you want one of these like novelty voice changer Darth Vader helmets for the little kid? Oh. There you go. Go back to being a child. Come on, Sharon. Revolutionary Sharon, ready to kill some slavers. Or not. To be continued. Immediately. 'Cause we're probably going to finish this DLC tonight, actually. Which is fantastic. No, downtown is where the slaves are. We're looking for uptown.
You're gonna turn your back on us and join Asher, is that right?
Oh, come on. It's all part of the plan, you cunt.
Christ, it's hot in here.
Okay, now they're calling me a class traitor, Lily. It's like, after all these years we spent down here in the pit together, you're gonna go join the slaves? I don't even know who you are.
Woo! Saw you fighting in the hole. What a piece of work. Now I know why you ain't afraid of those drugs. No hard feelings, huh?
But I put you to the whip, huh?
Guess I couldn't stop you. But then you'd never find all the little bonuses I got stashed over the years. How about this? You bring me ingots, like you used to, and I'll make sure you get compensated when you do. Can't be more fair than that.
The only bad thing about the stream was Steven's mindset. If Steven had the proper Obsidian grind set, he would have had a blast. The problem with that stream was that it was fucking boring. Chat was shite. And I wasn't having a fun time. That was the problem with the stream. just not a good stream game. Oh dear. Man injuries are behind your skill to mend 50 or higher. I mean, how close to 50 am I? I don't think. Do I have anything? Is it physician today? Today's physician? That's what. No, I don't have. I have nothing. There's literally nothing I can do to possibly help this man. So what?
You'll walk off if you know what's good for you.
End his suffering.
Lord Asher wants a word with you. Good luck.
My Fallout 4. Yeah. KOTOR 1 is very dear to me. I have an intense connection to it. I am well aware. I did, like I say, the one time I played KOTOR, and I was having a blast with it. It was when I first moved into this flat, and I had no internet for a week or two. So it's like, what can I do? Do something, play a game I was going to say off stream there, offline game. Something new, and then I ended up just powering my way through most of KOTOR. I say most, I don't know how long the game is, but I got to Tatooine. I hate raiders. Sorry, it's just raiders. The raider aesthetic. This whole like, hey, only the strong can survive in the wasteland. We gotta take what's ours. We don't build stuff. We just take stuff. And like this is their cultural contribution to the world. Fucking mohawks and gore bags.
Hang on. I just need to catch my breath. Bring back any good food?
Like if there's one positive contribution Caesar's Legion gave us, it was that he massacred raiders on sight. He killed all raiders. Not a single raider left in Arizona or New Mexico. Oh, hello. It's John Boxer.
Hey,
John Boxing.
It isn't the newest addition to our little family. You hit the jackpot now, whiz kid. You're in Asher's army. Now's when the hard work really starts.
What was worse, Sam's Fallout 4 streams or your KOTOR streams? Oh god. The first game is the one that I didn't get very far with. Look at this freed man who earned his freedom in less than a day by winning matches in the arena. This proves anyone who works hard can earn his freedom from slavery. It's a mindset issue. Sure, it's a game. It's a Bethesda game. It's like becoming the Archmage of the Mages Guild in Skyrim in an afternoon. Just do better than all the NPCs. I was able to beat up all these NPCs. I'm an hard man. We'll watch the rest of this at some point. Sam's abandoning us, is he? After Grim... No, it's the Fallout equivalent of drawing willies on the desk at school. Great. You really think you work harder than the slaves, you piece of shit?
Fuck yes, we do. Those lazy workers get food and board, and all they have to do is work the mill and complain. But we're the ones who go out on raids to get that food. And we're the ones getting shot at for their lazy asses.
We're the job creators!
Oh, weepy for those scabs downtown. They don't know how easy they got it. But I do what I can to keep us all standing upright. If you need to drop some rats... Okay.
Those lazy Amazon warehouse workers, with their 18-hour shifts and no piss breaks. They got it easy. I'm up here drinking martinis. I'm a job creator. Fucking hell. Alright. God, I'm lost. I get that. When I start doing the raider voice and all the blood disappears from my brain, I lose track of what the fuck I was doing. That's a lovely sight, that is. Like, I actually forgot how much original assets were made for Pittsburgh here. Like, they probably could have just got away with, like, using a lot of the generic buildings from DC, but pretty much everything here is new. All this red brick stuff. It's cool. I like it a lot. Alright, let's go see Asher. I wonder where he lives.
Lord Asher wants a word with you. Good luck.
You could argue the modern art crowd contributes almost as much to society as Fallout Raiders, aside from the murder and robbery. I'm not going to say that. I might not get a lot of modern art, but I respect it. I'm not going to go down that road of all art must be a representation of something which actually exists. Blah, 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 blah. Like, that's not. It's bullshit. Let's not do that. Whee! That gnome is art. I'm the one who gotta clean those piss bottle when they jump out the windows. What the fuck are you talking about? Where are we going? Nah, here we are.
Lord Asher will be right with you. Feel free to wait inside, champion.
And I'm telling you, I've got it covered. I'll be with you right after I maintain some order and dispense a little justice. And I suppose you'll follow that up by raising the dead. No, but I may heal the infirm later in the week. Time permitting, of course. Sir, we've had sightings of Werner back in the city. And there's been an increase in chatter between slaves.
So, fun fact about Asher.
What? We call them workers. Helps with morale.
He's ex-Brotherhood.
That they might earn their
You didn't just find that power armor.
Whatever we call
He is. He's ex-Brotherhood.
Makeshift weapons. All right, all right. Put your guards on alert. Tell them to be on the lookout for anyone loitering too long downtown. And keep a watch
gonna rob him.
on Medea at all times. Anything big happens, it's bound to go through her. Now,
Got a greatest face off.
so if anything big comes up, use the intercom. Yes, sir. Okay, break's over. Nice work in the hole. Knew you couldn't be one.
Nice work in the hole. Sorry, every time they say something like that.
Question: who are you, and what are you doing in my city?
What makes me mad is that some maniac can splatter paint randomly on a canvas and get paid thousands of it. I can't be arsed with this conversation. I'm just going to say no and then move on. Apparently, according to Bethesda, they're the good guys. So what happened? I don't know if they ever talk about it in this DLC, so I'll just give you the lore. When the Brotherhood of Steel, the ones that we meet in Capital Wasteland, were traveling from California, or sorry, I suppose for you guys, over, or if I inverted my camera? When they moved east from California over to the Capital Wasteland, one of their objectives was they wanted to try and make contact with the Chicago chapter, Fallout Tactics, who they lost contact with. They failed. Don't really know what happened to them. Then they swung by the pit, and while they were here, Elder Lyons, the big hippie, even though the whole Brotherhood kind of codex dictates that they don't really get involved in politics or really get involved in the matters of the Wasteland. Generally, they're only there to find technology. But he saw what was going on in the pit, which at the time was just being ran by raider gangs, and was so just disgusted by the situation that they implemented a purge, which I think is actually the word they use. I can't remember. Yeah, they killed like hundreds of people. The Brotherhood just went through Pittsburgh and slaughtered so many raiders. Quite a few of the Brotherhood members we will eventually meet in the Citadel in Fallout 3 proper were former slaves, children at the time, who were freed. They slaughtered so many people, yes. And were basically young enough to be brought up within the Brotherhood, even though that's not normally what they do. They don't tend to take in outside members. But anyway, long story short, Asher here was a Brotherhood initiate, who was one of like 3 Brotherhood people who were killed or presumed killed throughout the Purge. So he was left behind, and basically, once the dust had settled and the Brotherhood had moved on and eventually get to the capital Wasteland, he was left here. Most of the raiders were dead, still a bunch of slaves, and he's like, well, fuck it. I guess I'm in charge. And has been building the place up ever since. So that's his story. Also, he's half bull man or something. I'm the hero who's going to kill you and free the slaves.
I figured it'd be something like that. Goodbye, new blood.
Oh, well, that was...
Shit.
We don't want to do that, do we? That was a bit too basic.
Lord Asher will be right with you. Feel free to wait inside.
And I'm telling you, I've got it covered.
Don't want to give all that lore on a man and then immediately kill him. Hello.
I can't really talk now. Isn't my husband waiting to see you?
Your husband?
No.
Huh. They have an American sniper baby. Hello.
We've had sightings of Werner back in the city, and there's been an increase in chatter between slaves.
This is not very raiderish, is it?
What? We call them workers. Helps with morale.
Baby made of plastic.
Reminds them that they might earn their freedom.
I misread that objective as meet Ashur in heaven, which is fitting because you were about to kill him.
All right, all right. Put your guards on alert. Tell them to be on the lookout for anyone loitering too long downtown. And keep a watch on Medea at all times. Anything...
He's talking too much. I'm just gonna rob the place.
Think big.
Diary, 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 diary.
Happens.
Interesting.
It's bound to go through her. Test 1, 2. Looks like this thing is on. Marie, if you're there. This is your father speaking. Ishmael Asher. Sometimes called Lord of the Pit. A very important meeting. Now I hope you're hearing this 10 years from now. Sitting on my knees safe and sound. Right about now, I bet I'm looking pretty silly. But things don't always work out the way we'd like. There are a lot of risks, including what your mother would do if she heard me talking like this. And I'm not about to risk leaving you alone without knowing where you came from. These tapes are for you, so you can know who your father really was. With our new friend.
Okay, we'll get to the rest of them later.
Big comes up, you use the intercom. Yes, sir. Okay, break's over. Nice work in the hole, new. So.
How about we just say I'm new in town and looking for work?
I understand. We've all got a past. And damn few of us have reason to be proud of it. That's all behind you now. In the pit, you'll be part of a growing army. thriving industry, and maybe even witness to a cure for radiation. But we aren't perfect, and sometimes the past comes back to haunt us. Tell me, do you know a man named Werner?
Yeah, there's a reason I didn't want to just go down the route of instantly kill Ashur, by the way, because it gets a bit more interesting here. I bet I'm looking really silly right now. Puts on clown wig. I'm just picturing him in a fucking clown wig. This isn't Fallout 3, this is Fallout Daddy issues. What always troubled me is how dirty this asshole is. He's living in that ivory tower, but he can't wash his fucking face. Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, his wife in the next room looks fine. I think this guy's just, I don't know, just loves rubbing his face against the walls. I met the man, but he seemed... Okay, we'll lie. He seemed like trouble. I'd never met Werner.
Then you know he's not to be trusted. He escaped after a failed coup, and I believe he's working with the slaves to plan a revolt. You know the slaves, and you've met Werner, so you're in a prime position to put an end to him. Do that, and I'll make you a lieutenant in my army.
Not really interested. I've kind of not planning on staying, honestly. I've got other plans.
Ah, of course. Would these plans happen to involve stealing a precious little something from me?
A cure?
Don't look
Yes.
so surprised. Your arrival was too convenient. And even if you never met Werner, I'm sure he got someone to make you an offer. It's okay. I get a lot of people trying to betray me. Part of the position, really. You can be honest with me.
He said your discovery will free the slaves and cure them. How could I say no?
Easy enough. You could say no because he lied to you. My discovery is a miracle, but it isn't the type that sets slaves free. Now, it would do a lot more good if you were to...
Lord Asher, the slaves are rioting, and someone's armed them. We need you out here, and fast.
Damn it, I'm on my way. I suggest you forget Werner's offer and consider mine. Stop Werner, and you'll have a bright future in the pit. Don't disappoint me, New Blood.
Not really interested in having a bright future in the pit. Pit's a shithole. Now, what about this cure, eh? That's a nice baby and all, but,
Having a good time.
it's not what I'm here for. Baby monitor. Healthy and well. Good to know. Trog studies. Troglodyte generation condition. By Dr. Sandra. Oh, you have a doctorate. Good for you. She's a smart raider. An epidemic of the environs around the pit, which I have named blah 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 TDC, appears to be the result of intense yeah, I explained all this already. Turns people into Gollum. We know this. More tragic, however, is the fact that children born in TDC active areas have a virtually 100% degeneration rate, often becoming feral within weeks of birth. Yikes. Cure research. Observational tests on isolated samples suggest this subject has a natural adaptive immunity. You can all see where this is going, right? To the so-called Trog mutation. Furthermore, it appears that this immunity carries on to other forms of radiation-induced diseases, from radiation sickness to larger mutations, such as the all-too-common development of the sixth toe. Attempts to isolate these effects have been slow-going, due in part to the delicate nature of testing. Prospects exist for duplication, but the unique and delicate nature of the subject requires utmost care in testing. Hi.
I'm afraid I'm very busy, so why don't you go help Asher, okay?
Baby Mary is napping peacefully, safely connected to various medical monitors and wrapping in protective swaddling. It looks like moving her would not go over well with... So yeah, if we want to free the slaves, we have to perform a kidnapping. There's your option. Console command to clean his face. One question, how do they feed the baby? Do they use Brahmin milk or a manufactured formula? I don't know. Ask Sandra.
I'm afraid I'm very busy, so why don't you go help Asher, okay?
Destroy the child. I think we're at the crossroads. Kidnap the baby and leave, or leave without the baby. So this is a we can't go back type situation. Well, shit. Can I do it without killing the mom?
You think you can get away with this? Every raider in this town will be after your head to bring her back. He's got my baby! Take him down, but be careful.
I'm not even here. I'm just a ghost. I'm a spooky ghost. I'm surprised that worked. Fucking hell. She's not following me through the door, is she? Alright, we've picked a side. I can't exactly side with the slaving raiders, can I? Don't say that. So yeah, the baby has natural immunity to the disease. Did The Last of Us just rip off the pit? No, it's not a... I'm sure this has been in a few things. It's a sci-fi trope. The baby is immune to the radiation diseases and could one day allow for a cure. Oops, sorry guys. Revolution time. Sorry, John Boxing. Ah, shit. Oh my god, who's friendly and who's not? Fucking hell. Auto axe. I may have killed that lady. Fucking hell, so much looting. So little time. Ah, that's a lot of fingers. I'm starting to see a common theme with this game. Daddies and slavery. I'll tell you what. Another reason why I do like this DLC, at least the moral choice is an actual dilemma. It's not, hey, do you want to be a slaver who goes around murdering people? Or do you want to not do that? Hey, do you want to give the whole wasteland clean water? Or do you want to poison it so that everybody dies? Hee 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 ha 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 ha. It's, hey, short-term bad thing for hopefully long-term gain and also not kidnapping, or kidnapping plus immediate good thing but possible long-term bad thing. You know what I mean? I'm kind of not explaining it very well, but like Asher and his wife Sandra were working on a disease, on the cure to the disease. They don't think it's gonna be made overnight. It's going to take maybe 10 years or so. But they reckon eventually all radiation will be cured. And they even promises once it's cured, slavery will end. Once
What do you want? Come on, hurry
Once
up.
there's no need for this kind of a hard-ass situation, everybody can have it. I don't know. Kind of struggle to believe him, though. That's the thing. A man who's willing to enslave people for a couple of decades, can you really just trust, like, oh, don't worry, one day everything will be great?
3,
first thing you need to know is that I wasn't always the lord of the pit. Long before I was a king, I was a scholar and a soldier. In fact, I was in the Brotherhood of Steel.
Let's get moving.
You've probably heard about it. But you may not have heard what we
That
did.
didn't even hurt.
Scourge. When we came here, the pit was just a breeding ground for trogs, cannibals, and worse. Commander had us torch the place and take what we could. The pit had useful technology, but it was suicide to stay here. So when an explosion left me buried in the mill, my brothers were sure I was dead. I don't blame them for leaving. I probably would have. We thought nothing could live in the pit. We were wrong.
Alright.
Marie, you know those fights in the mill's arena? Well, its first fight was when I woke up to someone pulling me out from a pile of rubble. At first, I thought it was my brothers pulling me to safety. Instead, it was a scavenger trying to steal my armor. She didn't get it. But I learned she had a whole family of scavengers. They'd make raids into the city for gear from the mill. And that gave me an idea. This was the only working steel mill we'd ever seen. In a world of leftovers, it was a chance to build again. And that was worth any price. The scavengers saw me as a god. So along with my Brotherhood know-how, it was easy to set up the basics. We started to build a city.
Right. Also, why is the first idea upon having a miracle baby not to try for another baby, but to do a whole scientific dog and pony show about synthesizing that one baby's blood? I mean, you could have more babies, I guess, but that's not in itself. You still got to do the scientific mumbo-jumbo, right? Also, you don't necessarily know if your second kid's going to also have the immunity. It could be like a 1 in a million. Oh, I have 42 grenades on me. Why? Fuck this fucking environment. Can't see. Why am I using... I don't actually realize, why am I still using the axe? I have, like, high-tech weaponry these days. Saying that... This is going to cause a lot of explosions.
You kicked the hornet's nest now, didn't you? I was lucky to get away even for a second. But more importantly, I hear you've stolen the cure. Mind if I see it?
You fucker, you knew, right? Did you know the cure is actually a baby?
Of course I knew, but you don't see me blubbering about it. That baby is our only chance of a cure and freedom from this hellhole. But if it makes you feel better, when we're done, she'll be back with her parents and never needs to know any of this happened. So quit whining.
Wow, you've turned into a right cunt, haven't you? The script just completely flips at this part of the game, doesn't it? All these sympathetic slaves are just like, ah, you're just a big crybaby. Why don't you just kidnap the kid? Who knew John Neeson would be the moral center of this bloody storyline? As long as the kid's alright, I'll take her.
She'll be all right, just not with me. Asher's guards are always watching me. They'd find her right away. Werner sent me word that he's hiding out in the steel yard. He's got everything there to take care of the cure. Take it to him and he'll handle the rest.
Be careful.
I mean, Palpatine did relinquish his emergency powers after the crisis was abated. Actually, he did, but in a way of flying down a space station shaft. Yeah, eventually. Took him a couple decades, but... I hear somebody shooting. Oh, this reminds me. Where is she? Oh, what? You're not hostile?
Not bad. Whoa, welcome to the club.
Help me. Back.
The scream. The scream. Ah! That was like Palpatine falling down a shaft. Alternate story. What if the Institute took Marie? No, well... While it might be interesting to have a kid who has, like, essentially magic blood that is immune to disease, that would imply that the Institute actually give a fuck about, like, curing radiation or any problem on the surface world, which they don't. So, unless she's a synth gorilla baby, I don't think they would care. It's like, what is that? Hello? What is that? Some raiders in the pit just gave birth to a baby immune to radiation? Meh. Wait, they're a gorilla? I'll be on my way. The Institute just fucking love their gorillas.
You're gonna pay for that scam.
Steven sending her to the Shadow Realm. It was great. I don't think these slaves got the memo that we're doing a revolution right now. Da 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 da. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Hello. Hello.
Find some other place to be.
Oh, for fuck. It's no fun if you stab them in the back. Want them to see their death head on. Whoopsie. Yep. Hey. Da 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 da. Spinny, 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 spinny. It's so violent. It's so violent.
The Wasteland will forget you ever existed.
Fucking hell. Oh, 1 second. Oh no, I killed Bingo! Wait, where are we actually going? I'm just kind of running around killing raiders at the moment. We're looking for Werner. My name is Werner. This is the most laid-back revolution. Well, for some of us, certainly. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. You wanna maybe take up arms against your oppressors? No?
Don't hurt me.
Pussy. Pussy. You're a pussy, Dad. Sorry. Gonna have that in my head. Sorry. No, sorry. The Institute will probably turn the baby into a disease-resistant lava lamp. Or some other useless crap like that. Yep.
Oh my god!
It's like... Hey, Dr. Zimmer! Look what I found! It's a baby who's completely immune to radiation! That's incredible, Doctor! Quick! I'm gonna make it my... I'm gonna make it a paperweight! Look how it weighs down that paper! Isn't it grand? Look at it go! Just completely useless. I hate the Institute so much. Like... I can't even tell if it's like I hate them in-universe or out of universe. It just... They're just so useless. get this up. Wait, no. We need repair to 90. We were almost there last week. Yeah, there we go. And now we should be able to jury rig, which is a very, very useful perk. Jury rigging, so we can repair items. Usually you need duplicate. Like, if you want to repair your T45 power armor, you need another set of T45 power armor. But now you can just use any metal armor. Power armor, normal metal armor, just... as long as it's kind of in the same ballpark. Where are we going? It's upstairs. Gotta find Werner. Todd Howard was trying to do an Animal Farm thing, but kind of skipped a few steps. So I did read that comment earlier, but knowing absolutely... Oh, wait, yeah. Sure. I'll be honest. I'll be fucking honest. I did glance over that comment earlier, and my fucking streamer brain just transposed Animal Farm to Animal Crossing. And I'm like, I don't know anything about Animal Crossing, so I don't know what reference you're trying to make here to But yes, Animal Farm, the well-known book where the raccoon tries to squeeze money out of you. Rent money. The one about all the animals on the island.
Just kidding.
It's an analogy for communism. There we go. Possible Tom Nook reference. Sorry, that was just too good. I had to be honest there. Where the fuck is the ladder again? I don't know why, I'm just completely forgotten how I get up here. It would help if the fog wasn't shit. There's a walkway over there, but that ain't it. There's a walkway. So I'm trying to get to this door. Has shit changed? The Institute would probably turn the magical blood into a miracle drug, spread it to the raiders to make them addicted, and then have a bunch of adult raiders that are immune to STDs roam the Commonwealth. Just to see what would happen, yeah. No particular reason. The Institute is the epitome of, but I don't want to cure cancer. I want to turn people into synth gorillas. Absolutely useless. There we go. Oh! Oh, you fucker. I think he's dead now. I hope, Everett, or whatever his name was, survives the revolution, just so I can keep giving him steel ingots. Oh, hi there.
Down with Asher!
Yeah. Ooh, let's go. Speaking of which, where the fuck is Asher gone?
Ah, you finally made it. I've got everything ready and there are plenty of tests to run, so hurry up and put the brat in the crib.
You fucker. You never told me this meant kidnapping, you piece of shit.
Yeah, because you would have just whined about it. If you aren't getting your hands dirty, you aren't making a difference. Welcome to the world. What's important is that the kid is here now, and we can move on to the last part of the plan. That's just a simple matter of letting the Trogs overrun Haven and take care of the bosses for us.
So I was praising this DLC for having, like, an interesting moral dilemma, but I'm now going to anti-praise it for a moment, just because the Bethesda dialogue writing is kind of shit. Like, why do all these characters just straight up turn from, like, I'm just a person who wants to free my people, to, wait a minute, I have to kidnap a baby? Yeah, well, welcome to the real world, you crybaby. You fucking liberal. It's like, he's just a different character now than what he was at the start of the DLC. Please punch him. Yeah. I'm having second thoughts about all this.
Oh, sure. He'll just march back to Asher and his venomous little wifey and say, sorry, I stole your firstborn. My mistake. You're in it this far. It's easier to follow through than it is to back out.
I don't know, like, again, it is the correct thing to do. Right? We want to free the slaves, but he's making it really fucking hard for me. I kind of want to just kill him. Oh, I don't even know. I kind of want to. No, it bothers me. It's like that meme. Worst person you know just made a good point. It's like, am I really going to throw out all of my actual, like, beliefs on the situation just because he's an asshole? He was rude to me. Fine, whatever, let's get this over with.
That's the spirit. Nobody likes a quitter.
Oh, that's it. Fuck. That did it for me. That last fucking comment. I'm killing him. I'm fucking killing him. I'm fucking killing him. I'm fucking killing him. Nobody likes a quitter.
Ah, you finally made it.
I'm having second thoughts.
Oh, sure. You're in it this far. It's easier to follow through than it is to back.
He'd forgive me if I put an end to you, and I intend to.
You cowardly little shit. You're afraid to get your hands dirty, so you'll go crawling back to Asher for forgiveness? And after all this work, you're gonna turn around and betray me? You know, I already have everything I need from you, so you're expendable.
You know I have power armor, right? Last chance, Werner.
Sure, fine. Obviously, you've joined with Asher, and I think you've got a bright future as a lackey. You really do. But you know what? Fuck this city, and fuck the raiders. Fuck the slaves, and fuck you too, fucker. I'm gone.
He just said the fuck word. Good job, Cross. You did one thing this episode. You blocked him from escaping. Oh, I feel gross. All of this DLC just makes me feel gross. I hate how satisfying that was. Wow, he had no fucking values whatsoever. And that's what I was worried about myself in this situation. Turns out he was worse. Now you get to rob his meth lab. What was he planning to do with that baby? Gonna make it into a sandwich. I realized I was turning into my grandfather when I caught myself deinstalling Halo Infinite to make room for the guild. Huh. The DLC's true message was about the wankers we met along the way. Fucking hell.
What are you looking at?
Oh, I'm glad he's still alive.
What do you have for me?
I got some ingots for you.
More.
Priorities.
Guess you earned this. Used to belong to a desert priest. Said wearing it made him bulletproof. Of course, that didn't stand up to a little testing. But damn if it wasn't a gloriously fun time. Careful.
So what did I actually get? Leather Rebel. Oh. No, thank you.
more we work, the less attention the bosses pay to what Mark goes on.
Well, looks like the revolution's over already.
I just want a break.
Watch yourself here. It's dangerous.
Oh, this sucks. I've just condemned a city, an entire population, to a lifetime of servitude because one guy was an asshole. That's it, we're getting the first train out of here when we can. How long have I been going for, by the way? I'm just wondering. 2 hours 10. Okay. I reckon... Obviously we're going to finish this quest, but we'll... yeah, I think we'll probably stop the... Oh, it's hard to say. I have plans. This is the thing. How are we doing the transition? To Fallout New Vegas, to be clear. I mean, I could do it right now.
Come to your senses, have you?
Come. I guess, but it sure was fun while it lasted. Werner's gone too.
I still ought to slice you open. You're lucky my daughter's still safe. I'll let Asher decide what to do with you. Get out of my sight.
Does nobody respect the power armor anymore? You can't fucking come up to me and be like, my husband will decide what to do. I'll fucking decide what to do with him. I could still tear him open. I might want to take his power armor with the fun little antler on it.
Well, if it ain't the saint.
You kidnapped my daughter, fought my raiders, and gave the workers the ridiculous idea that they can free themselves. What do you have to say in your defense?
Where's the option for fuck you, I do what I want?
Clever thinking. But couldn't you have let us in on your little plan? No matter, Marie's safe now. And that's what really matters. The city's got a bright future ahead of it. And I guess you'll have a chance to see.
No, thank you. I'm out here. Now that you have Marie back, please just set the slaves free. Come on. Please, go on. Go on. Go on. This was in the Bible, right? It was Moses goes to the Pharaoh and he's like, go on. Let him go on. Go on.
I wish I could. But you have to see things in the bigger picture. Without those workers, this city would fall apart.
Then pay them.
City's disease means
pay
we can't
them.
have kids. So slaves and recruits are the only way we get new people in the city. But someday soon, we'll have a cure. And we won't need forced labor. The workers will be free, and the city can grow naturally. Thanks to what you've done, that day is coming. But until then, this is the only way the city can survive.
Just move. Just go somewhere else. Did you think about that? Aye. What do you mean with the city's future? I suppose the only value this city has beyond everywhere else is the fact that it has like working mills and working infrastructure already there. If it wasn't for the disease and all the death, it would just be any other shithole.
Now that Marie's back, we have a chance at curing the disease that's been ravaging the pit since the bombs. Without it killing our kids, we can grow like a real city. No more bringing in slaves. It's taken me a lot of work to rebuild this city. I probably should. Hell, I still might. But you got rid of Werner, and things are looking good. As long as you stay in line, you're free to use the mill's ammo press. But I recommend you head out of town before using the ammo itself. And Sandra's made some progress with the radiation studies. You're not on her good side,
but I'm sure she wouldn't mind testing it out on you.
Medical research on the pit has improved your life. Just try not to think about what it may have cost others.
That's up to you. Of course you can help out at the mill, and if you want to work...
Okay, you said this already. Do you ever miss the Brotherhood? I don't.
Not in the slightest. See, beneath it all, the Brotherhood's just lazy. It's easier to loot a dying city than to work to bring it back to life.
True.
So that's what they did. They're so obsessed with the technology of the past, they don't care what needs to be done for today and tomorrow. It takes real hard work to rebuild and run a city. But there isn't a machine to do it for them, so the Brotherhood isn't interested.
Well, that's that, innit? How do we feel about our decisions? Asshole needs to wash his damn face before babbling on about growing a city. did his face grow even dirtier? I think that was just the lighting. Huh. Oh shit, I forgot. It's fine. We'll just Oh, look, we opened this door. What's in here? Anyway. A secret tunnel? Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Well, that was anticlimactic. I guess we just fuck off home now. Do we? Do we? That's the question. This is the problem with dialogue. When you want to do the good thing, but because of shit dialogue, you turn tail. Yeah. Hold the fuck! Wait, hold on. This... Whoa! Unexpected. Actually, genuinely, what the hell? I modded this area. I'm breaking kayfabe for a moment. I modded this area. This was not in the script. This was not in the script. The fucking Enclave are here. They hunted us down. This is what happens when you take off your ghoul disguise. You fuckers. Well, this just goes to show we are not safe in the pit. They know we're here. Ah! Okay, that was actually pretty cool. That was unexpected. Where are we anyway? No one expects the Enclave Inquisition. Pittsburgh Union Station.
Where?
What is it? Trog? Ah, don't worry. It's just a little baby Trog. Fuck him. Train station. Buy war bonds, fight communism. Make me. So where can we go? Where did the trains take us? Van Buren, Chicago, Boston. Oh no, thank you. Jackson, New York, St. Louis, Colorado Springs. We might get as far as Colorado. Well, who knows where we'll end up if we can get this place working. Does the pit have running trains? Power must be restored for security barriers can be lifted. Quest added. And I think we'll leave this till next week. Ending on a cliffhanger. Right. Well, thank you for tuning in. We managed to basically get through that DLC pretty fast, actually. That was only, honestly, only 2 hours. That's short DLC, right? I mean, it's longer if you, I don't know, try to find all the steel ingots. Actually, like, hold on. So we did Mothership Zeta. That took us like 3, almost 4 hours. We did it in one stream, but it was a long stream. Anchorage? Anchorage was like, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 hours as well. Probably about on par with this one. I still like this one a lot, though. That's the thing. I'm saying it's very short. It's shorter than I remember, but I still think it's pretty fucking great, actually. In hindsight, Mothership Zeta was a lot better. Nah. Mothership Zeta has better energy weapons. That's about it. About the same for enemy variety. This adds trogs. That adds aliens. And slightly larger aliens. The pit is longer when you have no idea what you're doing. That's true. And if you... I think the real meat of the pit DLC, if we're being perfectly honest, is finding all those ingots. If we'd actually tried to search for the remaining, 29 I think we're missing? We could do that. We could do that for another 20 minutes if you want. Nah, we'll leave it. I might go back out and loot those Enclave soldiers to see if I can repair their armor up. Alright, well, for now, have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. And I'll see you tomorrow for some Oblivion. That'll be fun. Nighty-night.